Hi, everyone. Welcome to the next episode of the Adelaide Show podcast. My guest is Claire Seeley. Hello, Claire.
Hello, Steve.
Claire can't do this because I'm at home and she has to drive, but I'm drinking her wine, the St. Hallett Blackwell Shiraz 2018. I'm never going to think of this wine in the same way because you've got a personal connection.
I do have a personal connection.
To?
Well, Stuart Blackwell, who I happened to sit next to on a plane one day, unbeknownst to me, and asked him what he did in life. There you go.
That's like sitting next to like a famous celebrity and saying, "Oh, what do you do for a living?"
Yes, I have done that. Yeah.
Anyway, we have an important episode. Seriously, I had no idea that the syndrome called POTS even existed until I bumped into Claire a week or two ago, and I was blown away. How do you describe POTS in a sentence or two, and who are the people most vulnerable to it?
POTS is a condition that mostly affects young women or women between the ages of about 14 and 50. And it's a condition that makes life quite intolerable for some of them. It affects the autonomic nervous system, which controls their heart rate and their gut and their bladder. And it means that it makes it very difficult for them to live day-to-day life.
And you live with POTS, don't you?
I do, and I've had fluctuating times of that throughout my life when it's been worse and sometimes better.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We go into great detail, and if you're thinking, "Oh, I don't know about POTS," the whole story around POTS actually is a beautiful finger that points, a torch that illuminates our whole medical research and diagnostic realm, I would have thought.
I would definitely say so, and it's not a criticism per se of the current medical system, but it's a reflection of what our past focuses have been and what the implications of that are for people with POTS.
And POTS, of course, the autonomic, do you say? Yeah, because I call it, as you'll hear in the podcast, the automatic nervous system. And to those of you who are listening, who write medical textbooks, just call it the automatic nervous system. It's what it stands.
It is exactly the automatic nervous system.
Yes, I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
Yes, too. So we've got Blackwell's, St. Hallett Shiraz. We've got Claire Seeley, who has given us the most delightful interview. We've got a musical pilgrimage song from South Australia, which I won't mention in this video. I'm going to keep you on tenterhooks. It's a great episode. Please listen to it. theadelaideshow.com.au. And I think I can drink some of this now, can't I? You can finish that, because she's sat on... Claire has sat on one drink all night, discipline, whilst, as you can see... I have carried the burden. That's the least I could do. I've carried the burden. Cheers.
Cheers.
Adelaide, 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 Adelaide.